Hola, later, aka Mahadi, not Mahali. I'm the girl that calls 4 countries home. I do apologize, I am holding my phone. I did not bring my stand. I am in South Africa. I did not plan on recording anything with my phone. I was trying to make like some makeshift thing here. It's not working. So I thought, let me just hold it. Let's see. Goodness. Okay, I do have like 20% battery left. So perhaps that will just take me up to until my arm is able to hold. Wait, let me make a plan. I can't just be holding this like this the whole time. Oh my days, what shall I do? What shall I do? Okay, let's see. Okay. So I'm hoping you can hear me properly. Maybe I'll put these in. I don't know if they'll make much difference or not. Okay. It says I'm connected. I'm not sure if it's making much of a difference. And we'll take this out of the shot. Okay, it's still in. All right, never mind. Yeah. Okay. Because we're not planning on editing. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. Yo, how have you guys been? How have you been? What inspired me to record this is today I posted, or was it yesterday? I posted on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, you need to be following me at Letohadi, LETHOHALI, or just search my name, MAHALI, on Instagram, and you'll find me on there. So I posted some pictures from Sabbath last week. So today, as I record this, as I'm not even planning on editing, I'm probably uploading it today as well, or not, because down here I've got I'm in my room at my brother's house in the basement, and there's no network, so I most likely will not be uploading tonight, but I might. So today is Wednesday, hang on, just bear with me. Wednesday the 17th of July 2024, and thank you for joining me today. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new, thank you. And as I did say to you guys, like the last time I uploaded something, I did mention how busy I am. Very, very busy at work. I've got no time whatsoever. So yeah, I really don't have time for YouTube, but I am working on it. I have recorded, some of you will have seen, I recorded having a guest, Rita, but the editing, I had to edit, trying to save money, so I didn't pay anyone to do my edits. I edited myself. Oh my goodness, using a new system altogether that I've never used, and it was such a struggle. Okay, low power mode. I know probably from your side it wasn't even showing, but yeah, I needed to see. I can still see myself. I'm too hot, so let's take that off. So I just uploaded it as unregistered, and I shared with my YouTube podcast list. Yeah, it's called podcast, isn't it? The list on WhatsApp. Broadcast. My broadcast list on WhatsApp. I shared the link with. Otherwise, everybody else has not seen it. The volume is too soft. Pardon me. The volume is too soft, and then the color grading. I was using 2 different cameras, and the picture is not the same. It's not consistent. But I can actually live with that, to be honest with you. If I don't get a chance to do that edit while I'm here at home, I think I'm just gonna upload it as it is. But we went through too much effort was made to bring that to life for me to just upload it as it is. But at this rate, I'm just completely like, I'm worn out, drained mentally, emotionally, by that video, by life. So I might just upload it as it is. It's beautiful. So I probably should actually make efforts to fix it. I'm going back to work on the 5th of August, but I'm going back to Australia the 29th of July. So I do have like that week that I can try and edit if I'm not too jet lagged. And upload that before going back to work. That would actually work perfectly. I also will be recording some videos while here, and those will be coming. So we are working on it, but like me just sitting and doing videos, I don't have the time. But I guess also I have not had something to talk about per se, or just too many things to talk about and not knowing which to talk about, which not to. So yeah, so after that long intro, even today, okay, so the reason I mentioned the photos, did I mention the photos? Anyway, I know when I started this, I wanted to say that I posted the pictures of me on Sabbath in Odendelsres, Kutlano, which is where I was married. I posted pictures from there on Instagram, and on the comment section, I saw some of you saying how much you miss me on YouTube, and that's what has inspired me to sit down and do this video. I wasn't planning on doing a video. I most certainly wasn't planning on talking about this. So we sadly lost mom, my mother-in-law, my ex-husband's mother. Ooh. And I'm not okay. Yeah, I am not okay. She passed on the 22nd of was it the 22nd? 30th of March of June, and she was laid to rest last week on the 14th of July. So we're all here. The children came with their dad and his wife, and I came on my own. Yeah, I don't even know what to say, you know. But you know, God is good. God is good. Mom was a good person, was a person who loved unity, who loved oneness, who didn't like drama, who didn't like, you know. And I feel like this death has brought, like, me and the co-parent, we're right now not talking, you know. We have our, sometimes we talk, sometimes we don't talk, sometimes we're friends, friendly, co-parenting well, healthily, and sometimes, you know, yeah, we're not. So we were not talking. We were in a season of not talking. And yeah, sadly we lost mom, and he messaged me and let me know. So this has sort of like, you know, so this has you know, sort of like bridged the gap, you know. Like, I don't even know how to talk about this, you know. But just to say, I'm grateful that so he told me about the passing of his mom, and I'm home. The reason I'm home is for the funeral. That's why I came. I came to pay my respects. I came for my own closure. I am mourning. I didn't think I would talk about this, because to respect her and her memory, to respect the family, to respect my ex, and also I felt I don't need to explain why I came. So I'm doing this not to explain myself, because there were people who did not understand, but I didn't. This has nothing to do with anyone. This was 100% about myself. And even, you know, my ex, like, he was there for me when my father died, you know. He was there every day during COVID lockdown. He was at my house every day. And although he might be lots and lots of negative things that I have mentioned, I cannot forget his goodness. I don't care if he's whatever the motives, I don't care about that, but I cannot forget his goodness, you know. And for me, that was huge, that I needed someone, I needed people, I needed support. People were locked down, people could not come to my house, but he broke the lockdown rules to come to my house to make sure I'm okay. So there's that, which is huge for me. And then there's the fact that the day I learned of mom's passing, I went into a mini depression. I don't know, I did not expect that to happen, you know. You will know why and understand why, you know, if you have been on this channel before. I really did not expect that to happen, but it hit me so hard. It hit me so hard. It really has. It really has. Yeah. The funeral went well. Everything went well, and I thank God that, you know, I was there. The new wife was there, and yeah, we were fine. We were fine. We were fine. We were ourselves. We were calm. We were at peace. We were not feeling any negativity. We were just there mourning mom, you know. And yeah, I can't believe she's gone, and I'm heartbroken. I am so heartbroken. I still can't. I was looking at the program of her burial. Do I have it here? I think I took it upstairs earlier. And I can only imagine, like, this morning we were praying for the family, you know. I was gonna send them a message. We're praying for them because, you know, like, it's when people leave, that's when it really hits you. When people think you don't need support anymore, you don't need a message, you don't need to be checked on, that's when it really hits you. And I appreciate my family. My family came. My mother was there. You know, my mom and my mother-in-law were very much still friends. My brother and my ex's brother, friends. You know, they visited each other for Christmas. Christmas this year at this one's house. The other year, this one's house. Like they, you know, our separation has not affected that. You know, his sister. I mean, everybody, for me, you know, still feels like family. You know, and someone said, once a celepe, always a celepe. Once family, always family, or something like that. I hope that's not too dark, because I feel like I need to face this way. But this is as much as you have. I do apologize. And listen, I was there. I was respectfully giving my ex his space, while I was also family. So it was a bit complicated. It was a bit complicated and a bit, complex and a little bit awkward. It was strange being home, and firstly I'm home and mom is not there. That was hard and very, very strange. And then being home and being family, and yet not being the in-law, you know, not being in-law duties in charge, like being the one that's, you know, being asked. Like it you know, it was but we did well, man. And I think the new wife as well did well. Like we've met. I haven't told you, have I? I have not told you the first time we met. Okay, so let me just tell you, the first time we met, I just went to her to say hello. She was with my ex at our daughter's play, and I just went to say hi. You know, I had my beaming smile. Hi, how are you? She was extremely nervous. They both were, actually. They looked like they've just seen a ghost. Yeah. And then I went to see them off at the airport. That was the second time we met. No, there had been another show, my son's show, but I didn't talk to them then. And then there was the third time I saw them. So now at home was the fourth time I see her. Lovely girl. Lovely girl. I cannot falter her. As far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, in my experience, she's a good person. And while people were feeling hurt, seeing me there and her there, so many people came to me, like, just wanting to talk about this. And I was just telling them, she's lovely. Like, my marriage did not break because of her. She came later on. Like, she came after other people. She really has nothing to do with my marriage breaking up, breaking down, breaking up. She's as much a victim, really. If you may, I need to be careful, because this is meant to be, this is not a video about drama. Yeah, so she's really lovely, you know. So she did well done. If you're watching this, you did great. Under the circumstances, it was pretty ox, but everybody did their best, you know. You can imagine how people felt. Here I am, and here is he, and here is she. Like, what do we do? I feel like everybody did great, and I feel like we really handled ourselves as family. I feel like Masleba would have been so proud of us for how we handled ourselves, for how we all handled ourselves, you know. Yeah, and I will be visiting the family. Yes, in case you're wondering, I feel like we needed this meeting. I needed to be home. I hadn't been home, like it had been 5 years, I think, the last time I had been home. And I am choosing to be part of the family. And I will be visiting because I don't need to explain anything to you guys. But I love them. And no matter how angry and hurt I may have been in the past by everything, ultimately I love them. And even my ex, I love him. You know, I don't want to be back with him, so it's not that kind of love. But I care a lot for his well-being. And this happening just solidified everything for me. Like it showed me that, and I love that, you know, so that you can love someone with the love of God. You can just love someone and want the best for them. Like I really want the best for him and his wife. You know, I was talking to someone and they were saying, we did talk about that, and they were just saying, yeah, I know he won't prosper, whatever. I was like, look, I need him to prosper. Like I need him to prosper. He's my kid's father. He has got to prosper. Listen, let him prosper. Let them prosper. I need him to prosper. And I actually want him to prosper. Like I would love him to suffer the way he made me suffer. I want him to feel, but I don't want that to be his like to be forever. And if he doesn't suffer, I'm okay with it, because actually ultimately I actually want this man to have a good life. I need him to be okay, you know, not just for my kids, but I actually care for his well-being. So I need him to be okay. I know he doesn't care for me, so we're not talking about that. Like I know you some of you will be listening, we're like, oh, maybe you think I'm a fool or whatever. He doesn't care about you, whatever. Why do you care about him? Whatever he feels, what he feels and how he feels and how he treats me, it's none of my business. None of my business. So even with you, with anyone, how people treat you is none of your business. Your business is how you treat other people. And for me, it's not my natural self to mistreat someone, to be unkind, to be evil. I can do that, but I'm gonna lack peace. I'm not gonna have peace because it's simply not me. That's not me. It's not me. I'm not like that. I'm not cut out from that cloth. I know how to be evil, though. Don't get it twisted. I know how to be evil, but I lack peace when I'm evil. I can't, like, I don't want to be evil anyway. So yeah, I felt like being home now has sort of like, yeah, opened up those avenues that, you know, we can continue a relationship. You know, I think that would be a good thing for our children. And because that's the family. Like this thing of the tension and all that, it was just not good. Yeah, right now I'm at my brother's in Munster, KZN, and I'm having such a beautiful, relaxed time. I am still, yeah, like I said, like I'm very much still mourning mom's passing. But yeah, what I wanted to say was, when I spoke about the family, was I'm so grateful I was able to be part of the mourning with the family, because there's a friend of mine, sister friend, who also got divorced, and a family member died, and she could not be part of it. She was mourning on her own, alone. The family excluded her, and it was really tough for her. And she was saying as well to me that you are so lucky that the family wants you there, the family is embracing you, the family, you get to mourn with the family. And I'm grateful for that, actually, because, and also I'm grateful for my family, you know, I mentioned the relationship my mother, my brother, have with the family. So my mother was there, my siblings were there, and I'm so grateful that they were as well, and that they understand how I feel. They understand, pardon me, they understand that I am mourning, that I'm hurting. I'm not being judged. There was someone else who made a comment, said, goodness, my family would not have gone with me. My family would have said, out, born, you'll see yourself after he treated you like that, you want to go to that family. Or after they treated you like that. And I'm so grateful that, my family is not like that. It was not even it's not even something that we needed to discuss. As soon as we got the news, we all knew we are going. It was just a matter of putting sense together. And I'm just so grateful for everyone who contributed financially so I can be able to come home. I've been so moved, so touched by the ladies who understood that I needed to come home, who understood that I am actually mourning, because it is a complex issue. It's complex. I've had friends one friend in particular who was mocking, like she was trying to say, she said, I hope you're not going. Oh my goodness, I hope you're not going. I just laughed. I knew I can't be taking her seriously. I know where she comes from. I know she's seen me in pain. She's been there for me. I think she thinks, okay, this battery has just died, so I hope you can still hear me. I don't know, I know she means well. She doesn't want me suffering. She wants me winning. And she feels, I should be going no contact. I should be like everything that you do with, the type of experience I've had and the type of person I was married to. You should be doing this and doing this, don't do this, don't do. I think she's just worried about my well-being, but I need to keep reminding her I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions, and I am not naive, despite how it may seem to her. I am not naive. Naive is one thing I'm not. Every decision I make is calculated. Every decision I make, I'm convicted to do it. I'm not in any way putting myself in dangerous way, harm's way. I am very much aware of people and humans and how fickle, is that the word I'm looking for? How fickle they can be. I'm very much aware that people can present themselves as one thing and yet they're another thing. Very much aware. So yeah, I'm truly grateful for the family of the ex and friends and family, my family, who understand that the last 4 years do not in any way erase the 20 years before that, where my mom-in-law loved me every single day from the moment we met. She loved me consistently. She loved me She loved me every day. Every day. She treated me like her own, her very own. I was 18 when I met her. I wrote a tribute for her. I wrote my thoughts down. I put them down on the plane. And I loved her. I loved her too. And it's only when you have not experienced love from your mother-in-law that you are unable to understand. So she loved me. She defended me. She defended my honor. She protected me. Goodness me. That woman loved me. Yeah. And I loved her. So I went to this funeral for myself. I went to this funeral for myself, ultimately. And then for my ex. And then for my children. Not particularly in that order. And then for the family. My ex's siblings, cousins. And everyone else. I had to be there. I needed to be there. I'm so grateful I was there. And yeah. Yeah, so I guess this is me being back on YouTube, or at least uploading something. But yeah, so that was like a bit of an elephant in the room. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I love you. But remember that God loves you even more. And that is true. Ciao, ciao. Bye, guys. This is the light we're looking for. This is the light we're looking for. But could we hold the camera? Could we hold the phone the whole half an hour? No. All right. Thanks, guys. Right here. See you soon.